And good Sunday morning to everyone. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome to Scotty Ray's Weather as we start September the 5th. Here we are. We'll tell you all about hurricanes that are brewing out in the ocean, where they're going to go, or we're going to get some rain, and Labor Day right around the corner. Today looks gorgeous, though. We'll say that as we start out. Sad news, and I was unaware of this, as we go to the Neshoba Democrat for the headlines this morning. East Central Community College campus student passed away in the early morning hours, coming in from a ball game on Friday night from Scuba Tech. They got back to the campus and around 12:22. He passed. He fell out. His name was Jalen Chunky Levy. Passed out, and he died of natural causes there on campus. Sad. I was not aware of this until late last night. So condolences. His family, 19 years old. Sad day for East Central Community College, and also fellow students that knew him in Philadelphia. We pass along our condolences. That's two students this week that we've lost from West Lauderdale and also there at East Central Community College. So heartfelt goes out to them as well. It's very hard to lose a classmate, a friend, under such circumstances. Horrible that we even have to say that. As we go to a national headline look, we look at the headlines of what's going on Fox News, and they are hunting Americans door to door in Afghanistan. They can say what they want to in places that it's not happening, but it is. We all know it would. Heart prayers to those who are stranded there and in hiding. There's no other way to word that. Other news this morning. Let's see here. And I'm not much on knowing who's who in the comedian world, but we learned this morning that a comedian from Daily Mail, apparently he was an up and rising star, has passed away from an overdose at some party that he went to. Faquin Johnson, if I pronounced his name right. I believe it hurt several, but he was one of the ones that took too much fentanyl at a party. And sad news on that. When I first read this story, I took it wrong. And then after I read it, I got it. Kelsey Grammer. Y'all know who I'm talking about, who Dr. Fraser Crane. Y'all remember him? At a TV show. He started a brewing company, and the name of it was Faith American Brewing Company. I said, well, wait a minute. Turns out that's named after his daughter, Faith, the name of the brewing company. From where he grew up as a kid, he bought the land and turned it into a brewing company. So those are a few of the headlines across America this morning as you're waking up. Let's take a look at fog. Let's see what's happening as we start to see here. And out to our west and southwest, we've got a pretty good bit of fog this morning. If you're anywhere in Scott County this morning, looking at this, Smith County's got a little bit also, in northward through Leake and Atala County, some fog this morning. As you go further to the southwest from Meridian, due west of Hattiesburg, look at this. Look at all this fog they've got here. Down around Columbia, Mississippi, Tylertown. It's thick. So if you're going to be in those areas, be careful. Macomb has it. But you go Highway 98 there headed toward Hattiesburg out of Macomb, it's going to get extremely thick. So y'all be careful if you're anywhere in that neck of the woods this morning headed that way. As we look at this, Georgia's got a good bit this morning. Kansas City, Missouri, a little bit there. In eastern Tennessee and the Carolinas, Asheville, around there. Due south of Knoxville's got a little bit. So one of those mornings to where it's kind of just spread across the United States as we look at all of this. Let's turn on radar this morning to pick up where our rain is, and we show that we've got a little bit coming across Little Rock through Jackson, Tennessee, and Nashville area, getting a little bit through Clarksville. And if you're going through the Louisville, Kentucky area, through Charleston, West Virginia, you'll get light rain as well. So nothing horrible, a little bit there in Pennsylvania, but still nonetheless some light rain there. Coming up, we'll get into what is going on with all of this stuff churning in the oceans. What's going to become a hurricane? What is? What isn't? There's that little 30% thing kind of floating around in the Gulf. What's it going to do? We'll talk about that. Let's turn our thoughts now to what the National Weather Service has to tell us about our weather today.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Our record lows and record highs was set back in 1925, 103 degrees on this date. That was a warm day. Our record low, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? 1891, we were sitting at a cool 49 degrees upon this morning. We're nowhere near that. Sitting at 68 right now as you wake up. As we start today, we see that our temperature will be 90. Our biggest chance of rain will be in the Mississippi Delta. There's a chance of a sprinkle there across Kemper County, a little bit toward Philadelphia and on into Louisville. But the further north you go, the larger the chances are of rain. The further south you go, the more sunshine you'll get. The Meridian area calling for sunshine and 90 today. As we step across the Bama state line, Demopolis looks great in most of Alabama. Only small chances as you get up here through Fayetteville and Hamilton of a light chance of shower today. And again, it's small. Very small chance there today. As we look at what's going to happen with heat stress, warm. Now, we're going to hit 90, and it'll be up there as we go to our west around Vicksburg, showing that we could get that 105-degree heat stress today, all the way back into Louisiana. Natchez, Brookhaven will have this, and that will be between 11 and 6. So if you're going to be in those areas, and still in our area, warm, and we'll keep that in mind, between 10 and 7 is always our biggest times of heat here in East Mississippi. So something to keep in mind as you plan your day after church. As we look at this, here's Larry. Larry is a full-blown hurricane and has his sights set on Bermuda, which is roughly about right there. This is a system that is in the Gulf, brewing coming out of Mexico. This is really not going to turn into anything, but it could cause showers along the coast of Mississippi next week. Only a 30% chance of developing anything, but it does look like it will bring some rain to the coast, possibly a little bit of that to us later on, but nothing huge. And as we look at the cone here of Larry, by Friday, it'll be sitting here near Bermuda. Here's Bermuda right here, Thursday, and coming ashore. Let's go back to radar and take a look at what Larry is going to be doing here, of what it is and what it's become. As we move out here, here's Larry sitting at a Hurricane 2 at this point. And let's update. This is, let me update this. Larry is a 3 this morning. I had not updated that, and it will intensify, stay a 3 there. As it comes up on Bermuda, it looks like it'll be running at 115 miles an hour with gust of 138. After crossing Bermuda, Bermuda is going to sit right here. It's just going to be just to the east of that. They're going to get a lot of rain out of this. And by Friday, it'll start degrading to about a 1. But this is about where that other little system is setting in. We'll see some showers from this. Nothing big. This could bring some riptide as this goes up through where Larry does. Could bring some riptide to the side here on the west coast there, on the east coast rather. So something to watch. Nothing that is going to be dramatic or threaten the United States, but just a little rain here and there. Nothing is developing outside of that at this point off the coast of Africa. We hope it remains that way. We'll watch it closely over the next few days to see what it does happen. Temperature-wise, what's going on? Well, we go back to look at this over the next 10 days. We've still got this normal right here on the eastern side of Mississippi and West Alabama here. The west side of Mississippi, a little bit warmer than average, but this won't last long. As you can see, it's coming about, and our little cool snap or normal will go away. As we look at our 7-day forecast, let's dig into this of what we expect over the Labor Day weekend. Today, sunshine and 90. We'll get down to a 20% chance of showers tonight. My radar system says 10. The National Weather Service is going with 20. A low around 72 is what we'll get. By tomorrow, a 60% chance of showers is what we'll get, and that will most likely happen after lunchtime. So whatever you're doing, if you're eating before lunch, you'll be great. There is that chance of showers into the afternoon with a high near 86. Not bad at all. As we look through the week, we've got 87 on Tuesday, 85 on Wednesday. That's not bad. Mid-80s all week long. I don't think anybody complained about that. As we get to Thursday, those rain chances start to go away. That's even better. As we look at our extended forecast, these temperatures not bad at all as we head into September. Not crossing 90. We get really close on the 12th there at 89. As we go down to, let's see here, down to the 19th, we're sitting at 84 degrees. Hope it'll remain that way as we head toward October. I think there's a lot of us that really would love for October to come in and be extremely cool, wouldn't you? Let's say a few good mornings to some folks watching. Miss LaWanda Grantham, how are you? Dorothea Harrison, good morning. Also, Connie Johns is up today. Jeremy Barnacastle, good morning. Pat Banks, also Kathy Spence, along with Tina Chisholm, Ben Atkins. Foggy at Burnside now. Y'all be careful up there. The old fog slips in and just can't see those roads. Also, Patricia Boswell, good morning to you. And Miss Janice Bounds joins us. Thank each and every one of you for joining us this morning. We'll be back tomorrow morning with a forecast, and then we'll have the morning show for you beginning at 8 a.m. Hope you'll join us as we head into a Labor Day. Enjoy yourself. Get a few things done. Joyce Godwin, how are you today? Larry Smith joins us there. Also, Kathy Thomas is up and at 'em today. This is Sunday. I hope you get a chance to make it to church. Enjoy yourself. Perfect weather today. And again, it's Labor Day weekend. Enjoy yourself. Lounge around a little bit more than you normally do. Sleep in late tomorrow. You're all forgiven for that. Enjoy it. That's what it's all about. I'll be back soon. And again, thank y'all so much. Amy Stokes, how are you? Thank you for joining. We'll keep you up to date with the very latest when it comes to weather. Make sure to follow. If you're not following me also on YouTube, do that as a backup to where you'll have Facebook and YouTube. One or the other sometimes has issues. Extra way to follow. Make sure you have the most accurate weather when storms hit, so you'll know exactly where it is in your world. Again, thank you. We'll be joining you soon with Scotty Ray's Weather.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by